As you can see, traffic is down to only one lane here on 2nd Street, and it's only going to get worse before it gets better for residents of Lafayette. As you can see, this place is really full, but think of how much more full it could be if more Purdue students took advantage of it. I'm outside of Ross-Ade Stadium, where only a few months ago, 3 Purdue athletes played their last game of football. For students living on campus eating is absolutely essential, but with budget cuts from Purdue University the past few years, the quality of the food has not gotten very good. Students are upset by this and want to do something about it. Although the department chose the musical more than a year ago, the show has taken on a surprising relevance with the recent political climate in America. Deaf and hearing impaired people face many obstacles, and one of those obstacles is the search for employment. A new bill passed in Lafayette today is making many residents very angry. Stay tuned to find out what that bill is and who will be impacted by it. I'm here at the West Lafayette Recycling Drop-Off Center, a place that many students may not know about. Next fall, for the 6th year in a row, Purdue will be freezing its tuition. University President Mitch Daniels announced the extension of Purdue's tuition freeze through the 2018-2019 academic year during a press conference at Hovde Hall. The Purdue Art Gallery's Art Cart and the School of Visual and Performing Arts collaborated to bring a unique method of printing to campus. Take a look. Now, this street is beloved by many Lafayette residents, but soon it'll be looking much different. Set in 1930s Berlin, Cabaret depicts the carefree relationship between performer Sally Bowles and writer Cliff Bradshaw. But their world comes crashing down with the rise of the Nazi Party. For students in Purdue Theater, the chance to be in a musical has been a valuable opportunity.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed working on Cabaret. It's been a great show. I really like the people I'm working with, and the music is fantastic. The show is very well constructed, so.
Juliana Bartucci, who plays the lead Sally Bowles, said stepping into Sally's shoes was her greatest challenge yet.
She's dramatic, she's comedic, she's a bunch of things. So it was kind of like my major test after like 4 years of being here, you know?
Director Amy Lynn Budd and the MFA designers drew inspiration from something surprising: the way in which moths are attracted to fire.
They see a big, simple, bright idea and they run towards it. They think they are navigating when they are in fact destroying themselves.
Cabaret is famous for pushing the boundaries of musical theater as it holds a mirror to human nature, but it has become even more relevant this year.
In the Nazi era, we see a rise in nationalistic sentiment, a rise in protectionism, acceptance of bigotry in the guise of, hey, I'm just taking care of myself.
Cabaret mimics that sort of rising and falling tide that's been going on all throughout history, and that we seem to be on a similar crest as they were in the Weimar Republic at that time.
It really makes you think, and I think that's important. That's what theater's for.
Cabaret opens February 17th and runs until Sunday, February 26th in the Hanson Theater in Powell Hall. Student tickets are just $14.50. Louise Just, Fast Track News. With 2016's close, we saw the end of a tumultuous presidential campaign and the beginning of a new chapter in our nation's history. And reflecting national polls, political opinions across Purdue are mixed.
I voted for Hillary Clinton.
I voted for Donald J. Trump.
Today marks 4 weeks of the Trump presidency, and students are eager to weigh in on his first month as president.
The Trump presidency is going in the direction that it shouldn't go in.
And complacency is probably going to be the worst thing that could happen right now.
Before he even took office, Trump's approval rating was at 42%, the lowest an incoming president has ever received. And as for his policies, large or small, the 22 executive orders that Trump has signed so far have incited strong reactions around the country and on campus.
People can't just wait. What are we waiting for? At what point do we panic?
Trump supporters voiced other concerns, like the president's presence on social media.
Okay, so if I had to give him a rank on how his policy is, I would give him a B+ right now. But as far as his PR, D, straight D.
With the rocky few weeks on his record, Trump supporters are deciding how they want to move forward.
It's still quite the love-hate relationship going on here. For me, I just have to remain intellectually honest.
He set the tone very low. And so I think no matter what he had done, he'd start to become more and more presidential, which he has.
But throughout my interviews on campus, between both Trump supporters and opponents, I saw a common theme: hope.
Moving forward, I think what I want to try to do is more mend the divide.
One thing I think is beneficial is that Donald Trump likes to be liked.
I think we can always do something. For me, that's getting really involved on campus, in my community.
I think I'm not so much going to focus on what I believe in and what makes me a better Trump supporter, but trying to mend that divide with liberals and trying to get along. Because I've lost friends. I'm very passionate. I certainly am starting to see the other side a lot more than I have the past couple of years.
Looking to the future alongside a passionate new generation of voters, Louise Just, Fast Track News.